What's going on, everybody? It's Weiss Wolf and Lambo685, the Headless. As you can see, we got Aberration, so we got our chibis that we wanted, and we're just kind of going over the new update. He's on the drums.
You can... Now I can hear it. You can jump on the back and get on the drums, and it creates a buffer.
Click to try and get it in that little segment.
Yeah. It's actually pretty easy because the segment doesn't move.
Yeah.
So...
I'm sure in combat and like when it gets stressful, that's really hard to do, but if that's your only job...
It wouldn't be that hard for someone who really wanted to create like a logger or something, an auto clicker that goes off that specific spot, and since it doesn't move,
right,
it would just always hit the same spot.
Oh, I messed it up. Okay. Anyways.
So there's that, and then there is
loud.
the trumpet.
Yep.
So he has a roar now, very loud. So there's that. Stego's got a redesign as well.
Yeah, we didn't show the taming of this just because Stegos. I mean, really?
It's a Stego.
Yeah.
Luckily, this one's a good level. So they changed the design on it. The spikes look a little different. They actually have color to them now in a design. And they also have different armor abilities. So I believe it's
Crouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, that's a Siki. But
yeah, Crouch is trumpet on Betsy over there.
Yeah. Okay, so it has different plate designs. These are the plates on top, the spikes. It has different plate designs. So right now, I believe he's in the hardened plate mode. If you press C, it goes into heavy. Which, if you notice, the design of them changed, and they also flattened out. So the heavy one, when you hit something with the tail whip, it applies a slowing effect to the animal or creature, whatever it is. It slows them down, and then it also allows it to gather more thatch. So it would be better for thatch. Click C again. We go into the sharpened plate mode. This is kind of halfway between the two. Again, design changed, and it applies an armor penetrating effect for the tail whip, so it can penetrate armor a little easier, and then it's also good for gathering berries. Okay, and the first one we were on, the hardened plate mode, it applies a damage reduction buff. And it prevents the riders from being dismounted by the enemies. So basically, if you're in this mode, this hard mode, because the plates are up there like that, you're not coming off this thing. You will stay on here. The enemy players can't take you off of it, which is really nice. This one is also good for wood harvesting, so it gives a little bit of benefit for wood.
So basically, now, if you're in a PvP server, Stegos are good.
Actually useful.
Really good. Yeah.
So I wanted to show the design in light. So this one's now granted, it goes off color a little bit, but yeah. So that's the design for the hard mode, where the plates are all the way up. You can see a stripe kind of design for the heavy mode. And another thing with this one, if you're doing battling and stuff, you can tell they're in heavy mode because the plates are down, so it would be easy to see from a distance. The other two, a little harder. You'd have to look at the design. And this has more of a line mode.
Yeah, 3 strikes.
Or stripes, yeah, whatever. Then you got the flames, which is hardened.
Yeah.
So that's the new designs. I really like them personally. And then it has what?
Yeah, it actually has an animation effect, which
Yeah,
I
so
think is awesome.
I'm actually going to switch back into night mode. So let's do that. It's easier to see in night mode. So each plate mode has a different tail color. So this is the hardened plate mode. And you got a white strand. You go into heavy plate mode. And
Still white.
oh, sorry.
Oh.
So this
Blue?
is blue. I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
So it's left mouse, not right. So this one is blue. The sharpened plate mode is yellow. And I was wrong. The hardened plate mode is red. Or
Nope.
white.
It's still white.
Okay. So yeah, that one's white. Then you got blue. Gotta wait till we do this animation. And yellow. Another way for you to tell what kind of mode they're in.
Ah, the goat was also white.
Okay.
I was holding the sheep, and you turned it to daytime, and it was very bright.
Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in another Obus. There is a glitch right now where to do the penetration, you have to hit it first, or it won't do it. I don't know why. So, see, you can sit there and hit it all day long, and it won't do anything. You have to hit the animal first, and then you want to get around on the other side.
I mean, I can... Okay.
Then it penetrates. And you see the head bob?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah.
You gonna die!
So it basically freezes the animal in place and then makes it bleed out.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a time limit on it or if it stops when it gets hit. I haven't seen that in action yet. But from what I've seen, if uninterrupted, it just keeps on going until the animal dies.
There's a Dilo. Chasing a monkey. You could do the heavy arm, the heavy thing. Oh, why would you do that to a monkey?
And oops. Shit.
Woof. There you go.
There
Aha.
is kind of a hitting area that you gotta work on.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, bait. Why don't you try the other plates and show like the slowing ability?
Okay. So we'll go to the hardened plate. The hardened plate does a damage reduction, so we don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
no.
The slow one is the heavy plate.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Now, if something tried to run away, it would have a harder time. Supposedly. There's a Dilo over here. Hey, buddy.
Wait, something's attacking over here. Huh.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, that's nice and slow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, let me get this Obus out of here.
That Dilo wants me. But it can't get.
Die. That sheep is so slow now.
Yeah, this Dilo's over here trying to eat everything. it'll clean up the mess for us. Also, we did go ahead and throw more money at Wildcard. We got both season passes. So we have all the maps, plus the new Genesis stuff coming out. And yeah, we haven't played Genesis 1, so hopefully we can get on that eventually. I mean, it won't be anytime real soon.
So I'm just gonna leave him out here. I'm gonna bring him up into hardened mode just because I like how it looks. And then it goes away.
Yep.
So it's only when you're riding him that those plates change.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just the color of the dinosaur. Still looks pretty cool.
Oh, look, a raptor's coming. It's coming after me.
Yep.
Nope, it ran away. Okay. I forgot all my weapons.
New attacks.
Oh, I'm dehydrated. There we go. I'm good.
Okay. So the Mammoth got a little rework too. It changed his design up a little bit. I believe he's a little bit taller now.
Oh,
if I
looks like
remember
it.
right. Yeah. And like the tusks are a little bit different and stuff like that. So he added the extra seat on there.
Yep.
So there's that. And he added a few new attacks. So he's got Tusk Sweep, which we can go here. So that's left click or right click. I mean, sorry. That one is the headbutt, which that's normal. Trumpet.
It used to do a stall. Not a
I'm trying to
headbutt.
remember how to do the stall. Well, so it has
Middle mouse?
so the trunk sweep it sweeps left or right to gather and harvest thatch. The trumpet emits a trunk roar that does an AoE debuff on all enemies within range. It has a foot stomp. I'm not sure the control for it.
Here, let me see.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you figured it out. Okay.
Spacebar.
No, because it doesn't jump. That makes sense.
So yeah, the mammoth rears up and puts all the weight into a forward slam with its front legs and directionally knocks back enemies and gathers wood.
Yeah.
Then the trunk grab, which is a normal little attack. That one is similar to a Carcanos. I'm saying that right? The Carcanos grab. It's able to grab, hold, and release small targets. So, oh look, a small target.
That didn't grab.
Nope. Just knocked it back.
Supposed to go left or right? There you go.
Come here, you. So
Throw it in the
that
water.
was the right click.
Okay.
He's just holding on to him by the tail.
It's my pet.
But if you look, he's just like staring at him.
Yeah. Please let me go.
It's like in the face. Get out of here.
I ain't go very far.
And there's the debuff.
Little sparkles on it. Oh, hey.
Alright, and there's the stop.
Mammoth could actually be helpful in a boss fight.
so when you hit the space bar, depending on your snake is on the drum and you're beating it with sticks.
Yeah, I know.
Depending on what direction you're looking on the mammoth, depends on its direction that it stomps in. So you can do left paw, right paw, or full stomp.
Full stomp this time.
They also added in some eggs, some different eggs and stuff. There's different animals that can lay eggs now. There's let me see if I can find it really quick.
Said wyvern was one of them.
Wyvern is now breedable, except for the zombie wyvern.
No.
I wish I had all this stuff together. Something you're gonna really like. I'll talk about in a minute. The Megalodon now has a bleeding attack.
About to make?
The Megalodon has a bleeding attack now, so you can bite something and make it bleed. It also has a group buff. Nice. Wait, how did you... Oh, you painted it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it looks zombified now. So the Megalodon now has a group buff that can work, I believe, up to 10 or 9. One of those two. You can have you have like 9 friends that are all tamed Megalodons, all in a group, and then when you're attacking something with one, it gets a massive boost from being in a group. They don't all have to be attacking, but they
So they basically have pack tactics.
Yeah.
Cool.
So damage reduction and damage increase per pack member within range. They added in the Jerboa's base weight capacity from 55 to 120 to match the bulldog. Let's see. Oh, the Basilisk now has eyes. It didn't have eyes before.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, we don't have one, but yeah, it used to have just white, like, films. Now it actually has eyes.
Let's just make it even more terrifying.
Right. Okay, so insects are now breedable. So you got the millipede, centipede, whatever it is. You got the spider, the wyvern. Well, the wyverns I already said. You got the manta. And there's a few. I think there's like 2 or 3 more. But those are all tameable now. The only thing is with those, and they're very special tames, you have to tame them where they are. Because when that egg drops, and the egg looks different. Let me see if I can get one to show you. I'll bring one in.
Looks like my basilisk is looking at your creature mighty hungrily.
Let's see. Oh no, not manta. The mantis. Sorry. I forgot that there was actually something named mantis or manta.
Yeah, stingray.
Yeah. Let me see if I can bring in a manta egg. A mantis egg. I keep doing that.
Daylight, by the way.
It's gonna show up as a regular egg, isn't it? Okay.
Oh,
no.
my.
So that's what they look like now, except that that one's, not placed properly. See if I can do a little better job at that. No.
Nope.
So normally it would be sitting upright. It's on its side right now.
Yeah.
and normally you can't pick them up. They have to sit where they are if they're fertilized. I don't know if they're not fertilized, but if they're fertilized, they have to sit where they are and spawn where they are. And that's how they all look now. They all have like the egg with a little like sitting envelope thing. It's really weird. But yeah. Friends. So on the whatever this thing is called, the Dodecasaurus, when you go to roll, you can actually turn it.
Oh, cool. That is actually useful, because that was annoying.
Something that they've actually been highly requested for a while.
Oh, we have 2 eggs here.
Oh, nice. So now you don't have to worry about getting a straight line or anything like that.
Hurry! Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Now it's turning.
It's like seeing your name roll around. Like, roller's name is staying still, and you're just...
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a little dizzy.
Just a little bit. You
My
wanna go put those
snake
eggs
coming
away
off
so
the
that they don't,
top looks kind of funny.
Yeah. It looks like a photo runner. I'll put the eggs away so they don't spoil.
Yep, I'm also putting the dinosaur away.
For this, to show all this stuff off, we are using admin sheets and stuff like that. Normally we don't do that, but for this because it's just easier, it's just showing stuff off. We're gonna get rid of everything that we haven't already got. We're gonna get rid of it all. So this is just to kind of show. All right. So let's go a little over here.
So we don't have a mass dragon hull.
Yeah. Alright. So I am going to bring in a level 1 raptor. And I want you to knock it out. Wait. Raptors come back really fast, don't they?
What do you mean?
They lose their torpor really fast.
Oh. I don't know.
I wanted to stay down for a little bit. So
Okay. Well.
What else should we get? Ooh. I know. There we go.
I mean,
That
raptors are
is-
easy tames, so yeah.
Yeah, but the torpor drops really fast.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna bring this in as a level 1.
Just a trike.
Yep.
But it's already running. And it's down. Okay.
Alright, so if you hit I, go into your menus, right above where all your armor is and stuff, you're going to see a new option called Taming List.
Nope. Oh, you mean a
Yeah, on the very top.
taming list. Okay. Oh, okay.
So it shows you what the sex of the animal is, what its state of unconsciousness is, taming, its food level, the health, the efficiency, everything about it. It's a level everything. All right there. Now if you come over here.
Oh, and I can track it?
Yep.
That's awesome. I come over
So
where?
come over here.
Okay. Ah!
Do it again.
Okay.
And let's do one more. This one I wanted it to be a little bit farther away.
Yeah.
Alright.
For some reason they want to run right at the base.
Alright. So now if you go into that menu, you have all 3 of them.
Track all.
So if you hit track all, go out, and you kind of look in the direction
Yeah.
of the creature, it comes up with a pop-up. It shows you what it all is. And you can do that from a distance. So if you want to fly,
So basically, if I put... Yep, 12.7%, while the others are at 0. That's awesome.
Oh, if you now since you put something in there, look at the ring around the indicator.
Yeah, I see it.
It shows you what the amount is.
And how quickly it drops, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have enough food in there. Oh, Jesus.
So anyways, yeah.
It's going
fast now. But so you can go to tame stuff at a distance, walk away from it, and tell what's going on with it from a distance now. If you wanted to have a few things taming at once. But what I want you to do though is actually fly away. So notice you can still see all the dots, and when you look at them kind of center screen, it still comes up with their thing. You can, but it doesn't go away just because of distance, which is really nice.
That is really awesome. Now it's easier to find animals that you've attempted to tame.
If you had to go get something, and also, it shows you your distance and everything.
I mean, taming the Spino, I may or may not have lost it a couple times, but I did find it.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice that you're able to actually track things and watch what happens. No, he's my favorite.
Okay. Alright. We'll probably get a raptor to come clean this mess up. I mean... What?
They also added a slow draining bleed to the thylacoleo, which we have.
Yeah.
So,
Kitty!
yeah, I forget which button it is, but you can he does a bleeding attack now. Yeah.
Alright. What's this? About a bleeding attack?
Yeah, you can do a bleeding
That's
attack.
a roar.
Go hit something.
No. Okay.
Preferably something alive. Here, right here, right behind you.
What?
Over here. Right here.
Oh.
See? He's bleeding.
Is he? Oh, yeah, okay. He's just so small it was hard to see.
Yeah.
Yum!
But yeah, you can probably go try that on something bigger like this thing over here.
Hi, big fella! Why is it just... It was surfing. There we go! Now you can see it. Don't push me! I will destroy you!
Right? That's a lot of blood. I mean, that blood. Need help.
Apparently this thing is heavier than I thought. It's not even bleeding.
Hey, oh, he's bleeding.
No, I mean, like, he's not bloodied. That's what I meant. Now it's starting to get bloodied.
There you go.
Alright.
So yeah, besides that, there's a few other additions that really don't pertain to us. A few settings that are changed. Of course, they removed the Fairy Vault stuff and the creatures from it. And
No more chibis for us.
not right now. Next
That's okay.
month will be the winter event.
But now we can use, like, the Reaper thing and, the Basilisk from it.
once we get once the winter event starts, we can chase Santa around.
Yeah. Raptor claws.
Yep. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Stuck my head in there. That's it. Alright.
But, yeah, besides that, I'm gonna go call the elevator. You left me up here.
I did.
Besides that, there's really not much else happening in there besides bug fixes. And yeah.
Dinosaurs,
One
bug
thing-
fixes.
One thing I did want to add,
Okay.
as Wolf said, we just got the new Genesis stuff. The new Genesis Part 2 comes out in March, so we were looking at doing a Genesis server. It would most likely be a cross-arc server so that we can bring stuff in and out of this one, just continue this series, and kind of start a new one over there. The Wyverns mating.
Are they? Oh, what?
Blood.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
Why is there blood on the ceiling?
That's a
Oh,
very...
that's their feet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was like, what? Who's bleeding up there?
I mean, they say that they're mate ready.
Yeah? Well, I mean, they do.
Oh.
Well, Crystal Wyverns have always mated.
Rexes are going back at it. Would you two calm down?
Anyways, so drop your opinion in the comments. See if we want to start a new server. If you'd like to see us start on the Genesis stuff and possibly move over to Genesis Part 2 when it comes out.
Yeah. Should we continue our characters in Genesis, or just create whole new ones?
No, it would be a cross arc, so we could just go right over to it.
With our characters?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should comment if we should bring our characters or not.
I guess.
Because some people don't like it, some people do. I don't know. Yeah, it's all up to you guys. We're not starting it for a little bit because we still have to do like nursery, tech, eggs, hatching,
Yeah, we gotta set
artifacts.
servers up and
Yeah. So it'll be a little bit.
stuff. I still love this Ghost Rex.
Yeah, it does look really good. But yeah,
I mean,
later.
at least when you can see it.
Yeah.